We're going to have a bunch of fun out here in Campo. We have the Motor Transport Museum. We're going to have old trucks here that you haven't seen in years.
It's hard to miss the Motor Transport Museum in Campo. Just look for the 9-story metal tower that used to be the site of a feldspar mill.
This is four-wheel drive, four-wheel steering.
Brian Elmore is the president of the museum, which is now home to hundreds of trucks and engines from days gone by, like this 1925 Model T.
This was donated to us. It was sitting out in some people's front yard with a tree growing up through the engine.
The Truck Museum is one of 4 nonprofits that are opening their doors to the public for free this weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, for Campo Days.
The walls, as you can see here, are 4 foot thick.
Jeanette Mills volunteers at the Gaskill Stone Museum, the site of a deadly gun battle in 1875 between border bandits and the owners of the general store.
This is Silas and Lumen. Gaskill, Gaskill.
On the second floor is a museum explaining the history of Campo's Camp Lockett, where several cavalries were garrisoned during World War II, including the Buffalo Soldiers.
There was up to about 5,000 horses here at one time and maybe about 3,000 men.
Larry Johnson is the president of the Mountain Empire Historical Society. He showed me this horse saddle, which was used to transport heavy artillery.
Mounted right up here would have been a 50 caliber machine gun. Obviously wouldn't have been fired while it was on the rack mount, but they would wait and dismount and then get on the ground and fire it like that.
The horses are the main attraction at the Camp Lockett event and equestrian facility, where they'll be featuring mutton busting and barrel racing this coming weekend.
Barrel racing is basically a clover leaf pattern that the cowgirls race upon. They have to make 1 turn to the right and 2 turns to the left around the barrels, or vice versa.
Lunch and dinner will be served, along with bands and dancing into the evening. Down on the train tracks is the Pacific Southwest Railway Museum with free admission and train rides for a nominal fee. Kids of all ages love those old trains.
If you haven't been out here to Campo, you wouldn't understand that this is actually paradise. And it might not be the end of the world, but we can see it from here.
So why not drive about an hour out to the East County this weekend for Campo Days? Bring the whole family. It's supposed to be sunny and cool in the mid-60s. In Campo, David Gottfredson, CBS 8.
I think David may be one of those kids of all ages that we're talking about out there.
Big kids at heart.
That is his playground. Still ahead.